Latina in Soledad Antelada is recognized internationally as the cybersecurity space. She's a computer systems engineer in the cybersecurity division of Lawrence Berkeley National Lab in the United States Department of Energy, where she was the first, listen to this, okay? She was the first and only woman there. Great, that was pretty awesome. Soledad also founded Girls Can Hack, an organization dedicated to engage women in the field of cybersecurity and encouraging them to pursue this career. Please help me welcome, como se merece, ¿verdad? Con un fuerte aplauso a Soledad Antelada.
Hello everyone, let me get situated here. How are you doing today? Latinas in the house? Thank you for coming today, and thank you so much for supporting Latinas in Tech. Thank you to Rocio and Gretel, the founders of Latinas, for inviting me. I'm very happy to always support and collaborate with them. So, I'm Soledad Antelada, and this is a spotlight on cybersecurity. Alright, so I'd like to begin introducing myself a little bit with a couple questions. The first one is, who am I? This question is the first thing that comes to my mind when I try to talk about myself, and I struggle a lot with this question even today, and I think that's complex for women in general. Like, who are we really? And most important, who are we first? Right? Are we mothers, sisters, daughters? Are we professionals? There's no way to answer this question. Like, why? I think it's because, you know, when you lean towards one or the other parts of your life, the other parts are going to be plain. So if you lean a little bit more towards your professional career, you know, the other parts are going to be resentful, etc., etc. So I don't think there's a win-win situation for women, like concealing who we are, like concealing all these parts. I think we need to do better, and especially which is super important, I think, is to have more solidarity with each other and really support each other as women. So now that I say that, I'm gonna describe what I do, which is a very easier question to respond for me. So I'm a cybersecurity. I grew up in Spain, where I studied computer science, and I became a programmer, a software developer there, and I love the change. I felt that I needed a more dynamic field to be in. Programming was kind of static, so I decided to jump in and study cybersecurity and had some experience on that. By that time, I'm talking about 10 years ago, the only thing I knew about cybersecurity was what I was seeing in movies. Really, I had no idea about that field. Nobody knew, basically, and it was kind of a mystery. The only thing I knew is that there was some people that knew a lot of things that I didn't know, and I wanted to find out, and I did. So, where do I work now? Since 2011, actually. I work at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, which is a scientific research center that belongs to the Department of Energy and is managed by the University of California, Berkeley. So, to break down a little bit of all these parts, the Department of Energy is the department of the government in charge of managing everything that is related to the energy. And this means all the scientific research related to the energy, and also This includes the nuclear research, nuclear program of the United States and nuclear weapons, basically. The other part of what DoD does is that it sponsors the most scientific research across the US. How do they do that? Through multiple national labs, which are big campuses of big research centers across the country, and they come in two different flavors. One flavor is classified research. The other flavor is non-classified. Classified research is top secret research, and non-classified is research that is open to the public and it is done actually in collaboration with other organizations around the world and other scientists around the world. That's the case of Berkeley Lab. The other thing that Berkeley Lab manages is, or another division that the Berkeley Lab has, is NERSC, which is the National Energy Research Center, which is a supercomputing facility that I'll talk about later. So I went on to become the first and only woman of the cybersecurity operations team at Berkeley Lab. To have a little bit of more context on what this team do, basically is defend the National Lab, Department of Energy, and all the networks and cybersecurity, information security, IT security, InfoSec, all different words to say the same field, is protecting information systems, protecting the hardware, the software, and the information they carry and store from things like theft or damage. That's what we do at the cybersecurity operations team at Berkeley Lab. So I became an expert in penetration testing, which is act as you are a hacker, right, and penetrate into systems to find where those systems are vulnerable, but instead of like doing some damage after discovering these holes in security, to just go and fix them first, so nobody discovers them and act maliciously. That's what a penetration tester is, which is more commonly known as an ethical hacker. And I also became an expert in incident response, which is everything that happens after an incident is found. So we call an incident in security to things that are actually in the news nowadays, that can be compromised systems, credentials being stolen, data breaches, etc., etc. That's considered an incident in cybersecurity. So, I'd like to point out a little bit of this. Tech in general has a gender problem. I would say an imbalance of, there's a gender gap, but cybersecurity in particular is, I think it's the worst within the tech field, right? There's no women around. Basically, there's going to be 3.5 million job openings by 2021 only in the US, worldwide it's, I think it's now 6 billion. Couple years in the future, it will be even more. And there's a prediction that companies are going to be struggling with this, and by 2021 there's going to be 2 million job openings that the companies are not going to be able to fill. Cybersecurity, what I always say is that this is making history, because you can tell how it's in everything in life right now. So it's in the politics, we see how it's influencing in elections, for example. We see it in social media, it's influencing in how we interact with each other, how our data is mining to take advantage of that, and it's also influencing the economy of countries and companies. right? So it's basically in the base of politics, economy, and the social media, and people that is really writing history right now is writing about things that are happening related to cybersecurity. And once again, like it happened before in history, women are missing out. So there's only around 8% of women in the field. Cybersecurity is a very complex field, but it's also achievable. You need to know a lot. You have to have different technical skills, but also things that women are very good at, which are communications and intuition. That's very important for cybersecurity too. So women are great, are really good cybersecurity engineers. Cybersecurity and supercomputers. I'd like to talk a little bit about this. So I recently changed roles or job. Let's say that I'm still at Lawrenceburg National Lab, but I switched from cybersecurity operations to the supercomputer facility, which is inside the National Lab too. So what is the supercomputer? So for the ones here that don't know this, a supercomputer is, first of all, it's a machine that costs around $150 million. It's like having thousands and thousands of computers in a room working together, and when I say thousands, it's like 35,000 laptops all together, you know, interconnected with each other and computing. Supercomputers are the future, not only the future, but it's kind of like having a time machine. You can do what you can do in a normal computer in 30 years. The same thing you can do in 30 years with a normal computer, you can do it in an hour with a supercomputer. So what are supercomputers used for? All kinds of scientific simulations and research, but things like studying the climate change in the future, forecasting the weather, studying the universe and the stars, and all that is what the scientists are using nowadays to compute like big data. So I'm talking about supercomputers because of a couple of things. One thing is that it's my actual job. Second thing is that there's a supercomputing conference annually held in the United States each year, and I recently become the chair of the cybersecurity team at the supercomputing conference. And this conference is particular. So there's two parts to the conference. One part is like it's your typical exhibitor conference. Other than, you know, the exhibits here are quantum computers, supercomputers, big machines, and you actually just see the future there. And the other part of it is like there's a network being built to support this conference that is called SciNet. That each of the conference and all these computers that are doing that is supported by this fastest network in the world, which is called SciNet. So you have an idea of this network that it takes 1 year to build, and last year it reached 4 terabytes per second. That is something like if you have this at home, you can actually download the whole catalog of Netflix movies in 45 seconds, like this. It's that kind of speed, super fast. It's built by 200 plus volunteers from across the government and academia, internationally, not only the US. And it's the network that people in the field are waiting to get unveiled every year, which is happening in 4 weeks, to look up to. right? It's like, what is this going to be? How are we going to shape the future of networking? Inside that network, there's another part of it, which is the network security, which I'm managing this year. So why I'm telling you all of this? Because the supercomputing network security team this year has 14 people, and we are actors. And we have a team, 35% of female engineers in the team. We are 14 people, 5 women, 2 Latinas in the team. This is unprecedented. This is not normal in tech, and much less you cannot find this in a cybersecurity team anywhere. And these 14 people there are highly skilled, highly trained, highly skilled 1% of engineers that you can find across the government and institutions. So far, this has been proven to be awesome. The team is really doing much better than other years. And what I have found out, and I want to actually, I don't know if the people from companies can hear me, and recruiters and stuff, it didn't take me that much effort to achieve this. I didn't have to go and work hard to get women in my team at all. They just showed up. So I think important lessons to learn from this, at least for me, and I would like to express this to companies, is, first of all, it's not that complicated. If you want to hire women, you hire women. Second of all, women we need to feel welcome, and we can tell. So we notice if we are feeling welcome, and believe me, we are going to go we are welcome always. And the third one is one thing that is very important, that it doesn't have to be explicit, right? It can be implicit, but we can always tell also, is to have zero tolerance for gender, to have a gender balanced company or team or organization. And it's not that difficult, doesn't take that much effort, and it's not a problem that is that difficult. It's not rocket science. It's not that difficult to solve that problem. Okay. I don't know if there's mics for the questions. We have a few minutes.
About how people are actually the biggest cybersecurity vulnerability, not the technology, and how has having more women on your staff helped you tap into that human side? Like, how has it changed how you approach your cybersecurity policy, maybe the way you construct your cybersecurity?
Hear you very well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so let me go there.
So we just went through our cybersecurity training at Salesforce, and they talked about how humans are the biggest vulnerability when it comes to cybersecurity, like phishing, emails, all that sort of thing. How has having more women on your team helped you tap into that human side, or maybe how has it changed your approach to cybersecurity?
I'll tell you more. We just built this team. We are working, so I don't have all the data, but I can tell you a couple things already. So one thing is that that's correct, right? So the most vulnerable part of the cybersecurity change is humans. There's always these data breaches and stuff, which actually they begin with what is the so-called social engineering, which is just trick the person into doing something, and that's older than the computers, right? That's why things like training are super necessary. I cannot emphasize more how companies are missing out on that. And things like intuition also, right? And women are very good at that. And also one thing that we do very good is explain cybersecurity to regular people that they don't know about the field, but they need to understand how security works to be more secure not only at home, but also, in their lives, but also at work. So only for that it's great to have women in the team. Yeah, I think I have another one. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Drea. I work for Accenture as a consultant. If I wanted to start a career in cybersecurity, what's one practical step that I can take to make that happen?
So it depends where you're coming from. So if you're more interested, if you're a technical person, or if you can be a technical. So if you're not non-technical person, there's some other fields that you can actually jump in the cybersecurity world. If you're a lawyer, you can be or just a person interested in policy. There's a lot of work to do in cybersecurity, especially in the government, but also in companies. The people that create frameworks that are, that make sure that standards, where the companies are in compliance with standards and things like that, you can actually have a career in cybersecurity without being technical at all. So, but we need technical people. That's the problem, yeah.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. Actually, going off of Salesforce, so they have that platform called Trailhead, right? That teaches people who don't have tech skills how to do things on the platform. They can become a developer, engineer. Do you see that type of training coming out for cybersecurity? These type of boot camps or whatever it is, but to teach people who, for example, went to university for other things?
Yeah. Cybersecurity training, they can come in two flavors. One is that cybersecurity training for the end user or regular employees on how to be secure, and the other type of cybersecurity training is for technical people, right? So one thing that I think companies are failing in is train general employees on cybersecurity. There's a lot of training that is super boring, that is a PowerPoint, it's a checkbox, that are just wrap it up. It's super boring, it doesn't explain cybersecurity well, it doesn't make any favors to people or companies, but I think there should be an evolution of that type of training. And I feel that it's very fun, actually. It's super interesting, it's a lot of fun, it's kind of resolving a mystery every day, and it's playing in technology, which is awesome. Thank you so much, I need to leave. Thanks.